Let's go, it's the Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show. Whitey Show.
Hey, honey. Need assistance?
What the hell's your problem? You trying to kill me?
Devil May Cry 5 was quite a surprise for me. It's been ages since I played 4, and honestly, I enjoyed it at the time of playing it, but trying to replay it maybe about 5 years ago, I kind of lost interest pretty quick. So I wasn't really sure what to really think about with Devil May Cry 5. Dante is back, Nero is back, and now we got this new Adam Driver looking dude named V. And come on guys, now I wonder who V could be. Come on, his name is fucking V. Like, you think they would hide it better than naming the guy the letter V? Oh, I wonder who it can be. But anyway, the story starts pretty explosive. Dante goes head to head with this freaking Satan looking guy, and it's not long before we start flipping around in the timeline to find out how all these characters met up. This time the story carefully switches between everyone, so even if you're not a fan of Dante's story or Nero's story or V's story, or only like one of them or two of them but not the other guy, it's jumping around and switching that actually keeps the pacing proper and keeps the mystery of the plot going, which is really nice. I think it's one of the best in terms of plot since 3.
Hey, thought you took off.
But this is Devil May Cry. So let's jump into the most important part of the game, guys. Come on, the gameplay. Come on, right? Who gives a shit about the story? So we have 3 main leads that help spice things up. Each is drastically different in the gameplay department. V is definitely the slowest, but to me, one of the most interesting additions to the gameplay. He's able to basically summon shadow-like creatures to help aid him in battle, and he feels kind of like an old man mage, even though he's not really old. Dante is high on crack cocaine, as always, as he's just dashing around the entire friggin' stage, pulling off the most insane goddamn combos you can expect. I mean, do you expect anything less? Come on, it's Dante. And last, we have Nero, who can now use different types of attacks based off of what you equip for him in his hand or arm or whatever you call it, since he kind of loses it in a way. But this story's so weird, guys. But the cool thing is that it does make it a little bit different than the Nero from Devil May Cry 4. So there's a ton of difference in gameplay fighting styles that keeps each character interesting and unique instead of it feeling the same old every single level by playing the same type of character for so long. The world itself is basically what you can expect. If you played a Devil May Cry game, you played them all in terms of the look. It's gothic-looking cities, like always, twisted by visions of demons and creatures, big red temples of doom filled with blood and disgusting veiny monsters. You know, just everything you expect in a Devil May Cry game. Everyone looks really good, though, with some really impressive visuals in terms of attacks and effects. I really have no big complaints in the graphics department. It's some of the best in action genre.
These are true.
The gameplay also balances really well with the pacing, giving you a nice, very solid 10 to 12 hour campaign. I never felt that it overstayed its welcome, but also it's not too short that I was disappointed by it. A perfect balance to an action game with plenty to offer in terms of memorable fights. That's what you look for in this game, and this gives you just the right amount of hours. Now, of course, not everything works. That's just how games go. That's how life goes. Come on, I know it's a little depressing saying it that way. But the twist on who V is I'm just going to say it straight out. It's dumb as fuck. But you kind of accept it. And then some of the voice acting, or maybe I should focus more on the script, because the voice acting is fine. The script is effing terrible. It's like amazing in a way, but it's also really bad. It's like a combination. It's like, how did you write this line? But then there's some actually funny as hell lines from Nero at the end of the game where he just straight up says, "Shut the hell up, bitch, and listen to me." And I love that Nero. So I also, though, have to say about Nero, I didn't love his new gameplay style. It was a little weird, and I had to kind of get used to it. And it's more of keeping an order of how to use his weapon. I'm trying not to spoil it, but it's just a little different than I expected. I didn't love it. I think the idea was cool, but I didn't fully love the execution. But it was different that I didn't mind too much because, like I said, you switch between characters. But overall, if you ask me if I had fun playing this game, it'd be a big old hell yes. This is easily my third favorite, maybe my second favorite Devil May Cry. I think I had more fun with 3, just because I really enjoyed that story in there. But man, the gameplay alone, I think this is the best in the series by far. It's a lot of fun, and I'm actually wanting to replay it recently. So that tells you something. I beat it when it came out, now I want to replay it. So I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 5 for Devil May Cry 5. What the fuck did I just rate it? I meant 8.5 out of 10. And then for Devil May Cry 5, I'm losing my mind. I'm going to sleep. Everybody, have a good day.
You look like you need a hug, but you're not gonna get one from me. Better get lost.
Hey, who are you? Hey, you're gonna get yourself killed!
Don't crap yourself. He likes to kill demon things. Let him do his thing.
You hear what I said, you dumb one-armed son of a bitch? You're gonna die!
Cheer up, crew cut. You taking notes? All right. Time to kick some ass.